Okay, does that work any better? Can anybody hear me? Oh, can you guys hear me now? I see something happening. Can you hear me now? Is that working? Can anybody hear me now? Check now. Let me know if you can hear me now, because I see it. Yes, it worked. Woohoo! Okay, so there's something weird about Webinar Jam. They did this one other time to me. And so I've done easily 100 webinar jams, and this has only happened twice. Every time I've ever done a webinar jam, I just use my Apple headphones and I just plug them right into the PC, to the Apple, to my Mac, and it works fine. 98 times out of 100 worked totally fine. And then there was one other time where this happened, and I didn't change any settings. I know how to use this software, so I didn't change any settings at all. And all of a sudden the audio didn't work. And then I had to go and plug in, instead of this kind of a plug-in, I had to use this new microphone. It's a Yeti Blue, so it's got a USB cord. So go figure, why does that work? Not exactly sure why. And then you have to make sure to change on the settings which headphone or which microphone you're using. So there you go. Gotta love this live stuff. It only happens when there's, tons and tons and tons of people on the live call. So with that, welcome everybody. So glad to be here with you and have our audio working. Super awesome. So if you're just joining us, please go to the questions box if you haven't done so already and tell me what city and country you're tuning in from. So we have this awesome global audience, and I love hearing where all our customers are tuning in from all over the world. So if you're just joining us, just go to the questions box and write in what city and country you're tuning in from. And then we can, and I want to welcome you. So, hey, Lynette from New Zealand, live for a change. Hey, Marita, Veronica, Stephanie, Natalie, Jean, Durga, Scott, Barry's from Atlanta, Monique from Los Angeles. Hi, Monique. Mark, thanks for the audio lesson. You're welcome, my friend. And Maureen is from Vancouver. Welcome. Thanks for sticking with me through that, first couple of minutes. And you gotta be able to roll with that kind of stuff. I mean, for whatever reason, the more people we have on, that's when the technical challenges come in. So, I've had webinars where we literally had like 1,000 people on, and that's when everything breaks. So, you just got to kind of roll with it, and you got to be ready for it, because it's inevitable if you're going to be doing any kind of online marketing. Okay, so let's talk about you, and let's talk about how you are going to grow your business, particularly in 2016. And we're going to talk today about our most powerful online marketing technique that I have ever learned. And I'm going to show you the 5 most powerful words that I've ever learned in marketing. And we're going to focus on that today. And we're going to show you how to leverage your word of mouth marketing online. So welcome Scott, and Jean's from San Diego, Diane's from San Jose, Rachel's from Boston, Elaine from Richmond Hill, Ontario. Welcome. It's good to have you here. So now do me a favor and tell me, what is your number one biggest challenge that you're having right now today getting new customers online? And it could be from Facebook, or it could be online, it could be anywhere. But what is your number one challenge getting customers for your business right now today? And so go and answer that question in the questions box right there. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how you can get discovered for your business with the oldest, most proven form of marketing in the world. Okay, so what am I talking about? What I'm talking about, and I'm going to share my screen now. So here we go. What I am talking about is how to get discovered by new customers with testimonial marketing. Now you might say, wait a minute, Bret, testimonial marketing? I thought we were talking about online marketing. Well, we are talking about online marketing. In fact, we're talking about word of mouth online marketing. So I'm going to show you right now how to get amazing customer testimonials and get new customers to find you with word of mouth marketing. And you're going to learn the 5 most powerful words that I've ever discovered in marketing. Now, I've been doing marketing sales for over 20 years, and these 5 words have gotten me more business than anything else in marketing. Okay. And I mean, 20 years of doing consistent marketing and sales. And these 5 words have done more than anything else. So let's jump right into it. And as we're going along, go ahead and, hang on just a second. I just want to acknowledge, okay, so Mark here is having trouble prospecting. Monique, you're growing a steady following but lack engagement. Lynette, I don't have a following on Facebook. I'm not known. Rachel, converting views to sales. Okay, Cheryl, launching on January 4th with no list and trying not to panic. Remain calm, Cheryl. We're going to talk about what you can do today. Hey, Brian from the UK. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to jump right in now. So keep the questions coming, and I'm going to walk you through how you can get discovered by new customers with testimonial marketing, even if you don't have any customers yet, and how you can get amazing customer testimonials and get new customers to find you through word of mouth marketing online. Okay, so what are we talking about here? So testimonial marketing, all right? So this is a tested form of marketing that works, all right? Testimonials, customer testimonials, and even if you don't have customers yet, you can still help people for free and get a testimonial from them. And that's the missing link for prospects considering a commitment to your product or service. Reading what others have to say can give them instant comfort. Okay, so think about the last time you bought something online, all right? If you shop on Amazon or its equivalent, in anywhere around the world, when you go to buy a product, what do you look at first? Do you look at the reviews? Do you look at what others are saying? And do you make buying decisions based on that? Or are your buying decisions influenced by that? Well, if you're like most people in the world, the answer is yes. And reading what other people have to say, the positive testimonials that your customers and prospective customers can give to you, can give other people out there instant comfort so that they trust you and will buy from you, okay? And we do this through word of mouth marketing online, all right? So customer testimonials are one of today's most potent forms of promotion and grassroots marketing for startup business. Now, somebody had mentioned in the questions there in the beginning, hey, I've got a launch coming up in January and I have no list. What do I do? Here's what you do. You can do word of mouth marketing, and you can actually get customers and make sales with no list. Okay, from positive, believable comments from real life customers. That's proof positive to other potential buyers that they are worthy of your business. And I want to mention here, so when I started my first company, actually it was my second business, right out of college in 1996, I started a financial advisory firm and grew it over, it took about a decade, but I grew it to over $100 million under management and never had a website. All right, from 1996 to 2006, I grew a business from scratch, and we grew it to over $100 million under management. And this is in, 401k plan consulting. Okay, so our customers were businesses. I never had a website. All right, now think about that today. You wouldn't think about creating a business without a website, but at that time, nobody bought the services that we were selling online. Nobody Googled looking for a 401k advisor. No one did online research looking for an advisor. 100% of our customers came through word of mouth marketing. They didn't even come through email marketing. And it's not that email marketing wasn't invented. It's just that no one bought that service that way. So literally 100% of our business was through word of mouth marketing and through testimonial marketing. Now, what I've discovered today is that you can use this proven process of word of mouth marketing. You can use this proven process and you can leverage it massively online. And my favorite avenue to do that is through Facebook. So without any email list, even without customers, you can massively get discovered through word of mouth marketing online. And so what's this discovery that I'm talking about? And where I say discovery is the new search. Well, people go on Google to search for products or services, or they search for solutions to a problem that they have. But that's not why people go on Facebook. People don't go on Facebook looking for a product to buy or a solution to a problem. People go on Facebook to learn what their friends are up to. Now, if what their friends are up to is they just got a lot of value by having a one-on-one conversation with you, if what their friends are talking about are that they just downloaded your ebook, or they just discovered you on Facebook, or they just got a ton of value out of a free training that you did, and they talk about you on your Facebook page, you can get discovered by their friends without even having made them a customer to begin with, okay? People trust their friends and respected peers' opinions highly, and that trust could be transferred to you through a referral or a word of mouth marketing. So let me just give you an example here, okay? So recently this was last year. I was on a great program by my friend Christine Closer. She is an amazing entrepreneur. She's got a 7-figure business, and she runs a program called Transformational Authors, the Transformational Author Experience. Okay, and she teaches people how to publish their book. And she interviewed, I think, 25 experts, and it was a telesummit, telesummit. And I was on this telesummit. And I was on this telesummit with a lot of other big name experts, like my friend Callan Rush and quite a few others. I mean, there's some really big names. Neil Donald Walsh was on this, and quite a few others. And I got discovered by literally thousands and thousands of people by being a part of this telesummit. And the word of mouth marketing that happened through Facebook and through discovery. I think on this particular program, I think I got about over 2,000 email addresses. So my list grew by over 2,000 with this one interview. And but part of the reason why it did so well was because of the word of mouth marketing strategy that we used on Facebook. So we did lots of posts, and we got lots of people talking about the interview, and a lot of people were talking about the value that they got out of the interview. And I would go in and I would respond to each and every person on these posts and answer their questions and be helpful. And we created a ton of buzz and a ton of engagement, and it led to over 2,000 email addresses for our business. So we got discovered by literally thousands of people for this one call. Here's another example. All right, so one of the people who had found one of our programs, excuse me, in this one, Helena, found us through the Transformational Author Experience, the thing that I just showed you. Said, hey, I found your training there, word of mouth marketing. She discovered us through Facebook and through word of mouth marketing, through the buzz that we generated. She said, thank you. Have a question though, and this is what we want. And what I would also like to do is I want to refer you to a friend. And she referred us to Dr. Fern Caslow, who Dr. Fern found us through Helena, who found us through the Transformational Author Experience, all word of mouth marketing online. And Dr. Fern ended up signing up for one of our programs. Okay, and we ended up getting a new customer out of this. All right, so here's another example. Again, word of mouth marketing on Facebook. Here's Sarah Rapard. She attended some of our free classes, and she ended up signing up to one of our programs. And then she wrote me back saying, hey, I love what you're doing, and I love your conscious business, and I want to refer my friends to you. And hey, do you have an affiliate program? So she ended up referring us so she was a customer who referred us to Jody Myers online, and Jody Myers ended up watching some of our free programs and then signing up for another program later. So here's the thing. Ask your happy customers for testimonials. This is one of the secrets. Okay. Now, even if you don't have customers yet, you can still ask people that you have genuinely given value to give you a testimonial. And I'm going to give you a couple examples here of what has worked for us, basically how we started our business in just a second. But the thing you need to remember is that Happy customers stay with you longer, they buy more from you, and they refer their friends and their colleagues. So when I started this business just 4 years ago, I had 0 clients. I had 0 Facebook fans. I had 0 email. I had an email list full of 0 people. Okay. But I had some skills, I had some knowledge and information and value that I could go out and bring to the world. So one of my friends, Max Simon, who's an awesome entrepreneur, he owns Big Vision Business. He was not a client of mine. In fact, it was the opposite. I was a client of his. I signed up to his program. And what I realized is that, hey, he's got a big email list and he's got a big, 7-figure business. And I would love to get promoted by him, but I can't. It doesn't work well if you just walk up to people and say, "Hey, will you promote me?" That really doesn't work well. So what I did instead was I was in Max's program. I said, "Hey, you know what? I can help you. I can add some value to you. I can teach your team how to do strategic Facebook marketing to really build your business." And I knew that this was something that he was interested in. And what I would like from you is, you don't need to hire me. You don't need to pay me. All I want is if you think I do a really good job for you and I get great results from you, all I ask is that you give me a testimonial. And when people ask you who does your Facebook marketing and consulting, you just tell them that I do and you refer them to me. That's it. That's all I want. It doesn't cost you a dime. And he said, "Hey, that's great. That's a great deal. How can we go wrong?" And so he gave me a great testimonial. We were able to get him from 2,300 likes to over 26,000 and, help his Facebook marketing really blow up. And it worked well. And so he gave me testimonials. I got a lot of social proof, and we ended up getting customers coming from us because we were discovered through this particular testimonial. Okay, here's another example. My friend John Benson, who's a really strategic online marketer. He has a awesome software program that helps you create your own sales letters, video sales letters, and he did hire us, and we got him some great results. We got him 26,000 new likes, but more importantly, we got him $24,000 in new sales over 2 weeks. And so we got a great testimonial from him. And similarly, all I asked up front was, "Hey, if we get you great results, just tell people about it." And that's it. And of course, some people came and purchased our courses and hired us. Here's another example. So again, Brian Tracy was not a customer. He never paid me. But I've been a Brian Tracy fan for over 25 years. I mean, he's authored 50 books. I've read half of them. And he's in San Diego and I'm in San Diego, and I had the opportunity to meet his team. And I said to them, "Hey, I can teach your team Facebook marketing. And I can teach you some really cool techniques like the photo album stack and viral ads and social proof ads and that kind of thing." And they'd never heard of this stuff before. And I said, "All I would love is I'm coming out with a book, and I'd love to help you. I'll show you some of the techniques that I teach in the book. And all I ask is if we get you good results, and only if we get you good results, I'd love a little testimonial from you for my book." He said, "Sure." I mean, that was it. How can he lose? That's I'm just giving him value for free. And so he said, "Okay, here's the testimonial." So for my book, this fast-moving, exciting book shows you how to build your business and maximize your income on Facebook with little expense and only a few minutes per day. So that's on the cover of my book, which is now on Amazon. So what you need to do, and this is really simple, I'm going to make this unbelievably simple for you, is I want you to be vigilant in collecting testimonials. Okay. So I want you to be constantly on the lookout for testimonials that you can use. And it's important that you do not be afraid to ask for them. And I want to be clear, we're not asking for referrals. It's harder to ask referrals, it's harder to get referrals, but it's really easy to get testimonials if you do it the way that I'm going to show you and use the 5 most powerful words that I've ever learned in marketing that you're about to learn here. And remember that satisfied customers might not go out of their way to give you a referral. They might not on their own go on Facebook and write a testimonial for you. But if you ask them, if you provide them value and you ask them many times, and in my experience, literally 100% of the time, they say yes. And so how you get amazing customer testimonials that can lead to more customers. And even if they're not customers, I just showed you several examples where I got awesome testimonials from people who never paid me, but I was able to deliver value to them. So the first thing, how do you get amazing testimonials from whether it's a customer or not? Number one, always, always, always deliver value first. You're delivering value first without asking for anything in return, okay? You can get amazing, real customer testimonials every time if you simply deliver value first and then ask, okay? And ask your happy customers for feedback on Facebook. So when do you ask for a testimonial? When do you ask for feedback on Facebook? Well, it's after you've delivered value first and your customers say the magic words, thank you, or they give you some acknowledgement of value. Sometimes they don't use the words thank you. Sometimes customers say, that was awesome, or wow, I love it. I can't believe you taught me that information. This is so amazing. That's clearly an acknowledgement of the value. And whenever you have a satisfied customer acknowledge your value, you ask, and here are the 5 most powerful words I've ever learned in marketing. Write this down, please. They are, don't keep me a secret. When talking with your next customer or next prospective customer, deliver value first. Give them something valuable for free first. It could be a free strategy session. It could be free advice. It could be a free technique, something that is really valuable and genuinely works. And then when that customer says thank you or in some way acknowledges your value, you reply every single time with this. You're welcome. Hey, you know what? Please don't keep me a secret. I'd love a quick little testimonial on Facebook if you don't mind. When I have asked that way, literally 100% of the time, I have gotten the testimonials, and it totally works. Okay, so here, once somebody says yes to giving you a testimonial, there is a formula that you want to follow, and here's the testimonial request formula. Number one, so you're gonna ask people these 2 questions. And when they answer the questions, what I like to do is I'm usually getting people to answer these questions right on Facebook. And what I do is I send over they basically dictate their answers to me, and I type out their answers. So what we do is I ask them these 2 questions. So question number 1. So when somebody says, thank you, that was awesome, I say, you're welcome. Hey, you know what? Please don't keep me a secret. Can I get a quick little testimonial from you on Facebook? They say, sure. What would you like? I say, well, here, just answer these 2 quick questions for me, and I'm going to type out, you'll dictate the answers to me. So I'll type out your answers, and then I'll text them over to you. So question number 1, what specific result did you get from working with me over what time period? What specific result did you get working from me over what time period? And number 2, what kind of person or business would you recommend my services to? Okay, question number 1. What specific result did you get from working with me over what time period? And number 2, what kind of person or business would you recommend my services or product to? Those are the 2 questions. And when you get the answers to those 2 questions, you can basically type out the answers. And then what I like to do is I like to text over the answers to the person who gave me the testimonial, along with a link of where I would like them to copy and paste the testimonial. Okay, so let's talk about how you can go about, and I'll just show you, let me just show you a couple of other quick little testimonials that I got here. I'll show you, sorry, it looks like a couple of these images are missing, but that's fine. So my friend Gina DeVee, same thing where we helped her with her Facebook marketing for free. And it was in exchange for, hey, if we can do a good job and we get you good results, and only if we get you good results, would you give me a little testimonial on Facebook? She said, sure. We took her from 4,300 fans to 13,000 fans, and she ended up filling up her next $10,000 coaching program. And she gave me an awesome testimonial. She said, hey, I have no more Facebook fan shame. And, she really crushed it. Another one, a client, same thing. Now, this was an actual paying client, but we got her great results. 22,000 new likes, 500 new emails in 90 days, and she feels loved by her fans. And then my friend Bennett Coffee, who she went through one of our programs. And at the end, we said, hey, please don't keep this a secret. And she gave us this testimonial. We doubled traffic and sales, got her 32,000 likes, $5,000 a month in new sales. So we use these testimonials on Facebook, and that helps us get new paying customers. Okay, so let's go, and I'm going to, let's leave this here for just a moment, and let me take some questions. And hey, Barry, so thanks, my friend. You want me to speak to some of your audiences? Great, I'll give you guys a link to sign up for a one-on-one with me here in a few minutes. So let's just go to the questions. Scott, I'm also completing short to medium-sized ebooks for my products and services, getting longer hard copy book I've worked on, completed, currently putting money together to invest in expertise such as yourself to assist when ready to go. Awesome. Again, I'll give you guys a link here in just a couple minutes of how you can schedule a one-on-one with me. And let's see, Scott, I've helped a couple thousand Facebook friends in developing a big list. Networks are from older enterprise biz. Okay, cool. Putting together a health and wellness community, selling liquid dairy and mind-body regeneration. Awesome, cool. Hey, we're developing a wellness community, a physical wellness community, Scott, in Costa Rica. Very cool. Okay, so let's see. For everybody else, Cheryl, thank you. Veronica, no list. Okay, so here's what I'd like to do. I could use a volunteer for this. All right, so if you would like to volunteer, I'm going to show you a really cool. I'm going to demonstrate this live. And what I would like to do is I'd like to have the volunteer come on live with me. So here is what I'd like to do. You can go and request to join the room. And so if you would like to be a volunteer, please write the word volunteer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you into the room. I'll unmute your microphone, and we're going to do an example here so I can show you how you can get a testimonial. And I'm going to use the, let's go to Amazon here for just a moment. And we're going to go to, so you can get, hang on a second. Just find my link here in Amazon. What you can do is you can get testimonials anywhere, okay? And so you can get testimonials on Facebook, you can get testimonials on Amazon, you can get testimonials on Twitter, on Google, on LinkedIn, you can get testimonials anywhere, okay? So I'm a big fan, a really, really, really big fan of testimonials and testimonial marketing. And when we do these, so, this is my ebook that I came out and published. You can see 51 reviews. And you can see, there we go, like almost all 5-star reviews. You always have somebody that has to be a jerk and give you a 1-star who doesn't even read your book. But that goes with the territory. And so here's what I'm going to do with this example for somebody who would like to volunteer. Oh, okay, here we go. Linda, here, let's try this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can bring you guys into the room. So Linda and Diane and Callie, I'm going to invite you as a speaker to come into the room. And so what I need you to do is I sent you a little, through the chat window, I sent you an invitation to come on live with me right now. And so the way that you do that is you should see a little pop-up that says request to join the room. All right. If you don't see that, just go to the control panel and click request to join the room. And then I can bring you in and we can do this live demonstration. And so as somebody comes on, If for whatever reason we're not able to get somebody live on the call, then what we'll do is so let me see. So I'm inviting a few of you as a speaker. So if you would please go and request to join the room. I haven't seen the request come through yet, but as soon as I see the request, I'll be able to invite you into the room. So let's see if we can do this here. I sent Veronica and Callie and Linda and Diane. I sent all of you a request to join the room, but I think you still have to request to join the room from your side. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's see. It looks like Diane. All right, Diane, here we go. So I'm going to invite you as a speaker. Okay, so Diane, we're going to give this a try here. So I've invited you as a speaker. So just understand that it takes, there's a little bit of a delay when you come and join. So Diane, I've sent you the invite as a speaker. So you have to accept it in order to get in and actually come into the room. So, oh, there you go. All right, Linda, looks like Linda jumped in. Okay, Linda, can you hear me? Linda, hi. Oh, I hear some crackling. Hi, Linda.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Bret.
Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. So, Linda, tell everybody what you do, Linda.
Okay, I work with breast cancer survivors to help them live fearlessly, reclaim, renew, and thrive for the second chance of life.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
It's a little hard to hear you, Linda. I'll tell you what, let's try this. Why don't you turn off your video so we can save some bandwidth, and that might make it easier for us to hear you. So just give that a try, okay? Just try and turn off your video. And so what I'm going to do is, so Linda, thank you for volunteering. So what we're doing here is we're just doing a demonstration. I'm going to show you guys how this works, how you can get live customer testimonials from your customers. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. So Linda, can you still hear me, Linda?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. So let's do this. So here is here's how it works. So when you're working with your customers and you're giving them value, you would ask the question, you know, at the end, you would offer them value through whatever. It could be a free training, it could be some free advice, and all you would do at the end is wait to hear some acknowledgement of that value. And it's usually in the form of the words, you know, thank you, or wow, that was great. And so just play along with me here. Let's say, for example, you've learned some good stuff right now and you really like it. So you would just simply say the magic words of, wow, that was some great training you just gave us. So go right ahead and say it. Go ahead.
Wow, that was some great training you just gave us.
Awesome. I said, hey, you know what? You're welcome. Please don't keep me a secret. Could I get a quick little testimonial from you for our my book launch? Would that be okay?
Sure.
All right, great. And so here, you see how easy that was. Okay. Now, of course, I would only ask that if I genuinely gave you some good information. So hopefully, you know, you genuinely learned something here. And here's what I do. So I'm going to ask you the 2 questions and you're going to answer them for me. And I'm going to type out your answers. So I'm going to dictate the answers and then I'm going to send these over to you. And by the way, would you do me a favor? Because I can do this easily on Facebook. Are you and I Facebook friends by any chance?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, fantastic. So if you would type in the chat window, type in your full name so I can easily find you on Facebook. That would be helpful to me. And then right now, so here are the 2 questions. So I would say, Linda, what specifically did you just learn? And you can reference this training that we're doing right now about how to get great customer testimonials. So I'd say, what specific value did you just learn or get over what time period from my information that you just learned. So go ahead and answer the question.
Okay. You want me to say it verbally?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I've learned from using testimonials on Facebook with real life people that have had some discovery or got a positive. Oh, okay. I guess I'm supposed to be answering for myself. Okay. Sorry, Bert.
Go ahead. Keep going.
So what I learned. Okay. So what I learned is from using testimonials on Facebook, people have social proof that what you do would benefit them.
Okay, and then so it's. I'm sorry, the sound is really crackly on your side, but I think I got it. So so you learned how to get testimonials and use that to get social proof. And then, what type of person would you recommend my trainings for, or my trainings to? What type of person? So, like, for example, an enlightened entrepreneur who wants to grow their business online. So you tell me, who would you recommend this information to?
I would recommend this information to health coaches who are trying to establish a platform online and getting more people on their list so they can offer discovery sessions.
All right, great. So what I did is I paraphrased your words, okay? And I don't know if you can still see my screen here, but I paraphrased your words. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this, what you just sent me over, I'm going to take it and I'm going to send it to you on Facebook. So I just need to double check here. You sent, can I get your, I need your full name to find you on Facebook, Linda.
Okay, I'm having a difficulty trying to.
Can you just tell me your last name, Linda?
Raymond, Raymond.
Okay, and okay, there's a lot of Linda Raymonds, so I'm not.
I know, that's what. Okay, it's also under my company name, On Point.
Okay, I won't be able to find you that way. So help me out here, Linda. Is this you right here?
Okay. Yes, that's me.
Okay, great. I just sent you a friend request, and so please accept my message. So let's see. Please, please review, and if you approve, copy and paste. All right, so here's what you do. And so, by the way, when now I'm doing this for training purposes, and it's, you know, kind of taking a little bit of a long time for training purposes. But when I do this on, you know, if it's just one-on-one, this usually takes like under 5 minutes, okay? less than 5 minutes. All right, so copy and paste here. All right, so what I'm doing is Linda and I are friends, and I said, here's your, if you approve, copy and paste your testimonial, okay, on this link. And this could just as easily be on my Facebook page, okay? It doesn't have, you don't have to have a published book already, okay? It could just as easily be on my Facebook page, all right? And it could just as easily be on your website. It could just as easily be on, you know, Google reviews or Twitter or, you know, any particular Facebook post, anywhere where you can get discovered through word of mouth marketing online. Okay. And it's so let me know, Melissa, or excuse me, Linda, sorry about that. Let me know, Linda, if you got my chat that I just sent you on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, so I sent you a friend request, so you need to accept it and go to your messages that I just sent you on Facebook, okay?
Okay.
So Tell me if you can see the message that I sent you. So since we can't see your screen, it would be helpful if you would tell me what you're seeing. Can you tell me what's going on, Linda?
It might be a little slower, so I'm just now getting into my Facebook.
Okay.
It's just processing.
Okay. All right. And so what we're doing here while Linda's doing that, so what's going on here is you can see this is a really simple, straightforward strategy. And it's not manipulative in any way, in my opinion, because I genuinely gave value first, and Linda acknowledged that value. And whenever somebody acknowledges your value, and clearly, even if they're not a paying customer, it's okay. You can deliver value to people who aren't paying customers and get testimonials from them. Okay, and through the process, so remember what we did, and this is how you're going to get discovered online. All right, but I'm just going to walk you through. You always want to be on the lookout for these testimonials. Don't be afraid to ask for the testimonials. And how do you do it? You deliver value first. When you hear the acknowledgement of that value, they say thank you. You say you're welcome. Hey, you know what? Please don't keep me a secret. Can you give me a quick little testimonial on Facebook or on Amazon or on Google or on Yelp or wherever you want. And if you don't have, if you don't have a book yet published on Amazon, then get the testimonial on your Facebook page. It's super easy to do. So with that, Linda, can you let me know? Did you find my chat that I sent you?
Okay, Bret, what I did, because my computer is not cooperating with me, so I went on my cell phone and responded to your request for friends.
Okay.
So I clicked on that. And so let me, this is my computer is not working right now.
Okay, then you can do it through your phone, and I'm gonna I'll tell you what, I'm gonna drop you off here, and do me a favor and send me a chat after you've been able to copy and paste the review there on Amazon, and then I can just refresh my browser and we can take a look at your review. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. And so what? But you can see the process here. So obviously we had some little technical glitches there, but usually when you're not on a live webinar, it's way easier because there's less pressure. And I usually am able to do this in about 5 minutes, literally 5 minutes. We've gotten more customers that way through word of mouth marketing online than pretty much anything else that we've done. So let me show you what that same thing looks like on Facebook. Okay, so let's say you're, oh, whoops, I went to the wrong one. So let's say you are, you're trying to drive traffic to, let's say you have a launch. Let's say you have an upcoming webinar, or you've got, something that's coming up soon that you want to promote through Facebook. And of course, hang on a second, I'm gonna have to open a new tab. So let's try this again here. And so let's say you're trying to promote something and you want to promote it through Facebook. Sorry, everybody, let's see if I can get Facebook to work here. It's getting a little wacky for me. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. All right, so let's try this now. So if you want to get testimonials right on your Facebook page, there's a very, very simple way to do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to show you, like, here's an example of some word of mouth marketing. So I just did a telesummit recently with my friend Julie Surratt. All right, and I did a post on Facebook, okay, and we had Vasi, who wrote a great little, testimonial here by saying, hey, your interview has been the most valuable. Now, she's not a paying customer, all right? She just heard me on an interview, and she wrote a little blurb on the post. This is essentially a little testimonial, okay? And just this little thing is a great way. I mean, we ended up getting out of this, I think we got about 1,000 email addresses out of, one telesummit, okay? And a lot of it has to do with this kind of word of mouth marketing online. So you can see in this instance, you don't have to have an ebook. You don't have to have, you don't even have to have a website for that matter. I just attended I was a guest on a telesummit, and I got this word of mouth marketing. And so, I haven't gone through and tracked, for sure. Vasia ended up, helping become one of the new people who built the email list to, added another 1,000 people there in about a week to the email list. So you can get these kinds of testimonials anywhere, in any way, shape, or form. And I'm just going to scroll down a little bit further and just show you some more examples. So that was another one, but I'm just going to show you some more examples of some more direct kind of marketing, sort of what you would more expect online when we did our launch. So let me just go back to, let's see, it was towards the end. Yeah, now we're getting closer to our launch here. Okay, so this was a 3-step video series that we did in our launch. Okay, and you can see here we got 437 likes, and we ended up getting lots of comments from real people who were interested in what they were learning. And that is an example of word of mouth marketing online. Okay, so if you're just driving traffic directly to a launch or an ebook or a signing up for your webinar or signing up for your free one-on-one session or that kind of thing, these are all great examples and great ways where you can use these testimonials. So I'm just scrolling down here to see if I can find the other one. It looks like I think I passed it, unfortunately. Looks like it did not show up here in my thread. But the point here is that you can use sort of the more traditional online marketing techniques when you can drive traffic directly to the opt-ins and directly to where you want people to go to download your free ebook or to register for your webinar. And you can get the testimonials. You can get people to go right in. Here's what I was looking for. So let me go to all stories here. This is what I wanted to find. And okay, so here's a good one. Here's a good example. So this is an ebook where we drove traffic to our launch that we did in September, where we filled one of our high-end programs. And you can see here we got about 962 likes on this. So that's some social proof. But what is more interesting is the 31 comments that we got here. And they're all like really positive comments about people really interested in the topic. So how did we get all these comments? Well, guess what? I taught some free training, and then I said, hey, please don't keep me a secret. If you got value out of this, would you please leave me a little testimonial on this Facebook post? Okay, we ended up getting 31 people to write positive comments on the Facebook post. And what ended up happening is some of the people who wrote these comments ended up purchasing our $2,000 program. Some people bought a $4,000 program. Some people bought a $7,000 program who actually made these comments. And some of the people who saw those comments ended up buying a $7,000 program. All of it happened from the wonderful words, please don't keep me a secret. Okay, so I can't tell you how powerful this is when you get a chance to use it. All right, it's super powerful, and you can augment what we're just showing, the technique that I just showed you here. So it's simple. Please don't keep me a secret. Get a testimonial on a post. Okay, on a post where you're driving traffic to, and what you can then do with that is you can then turn this post into an ad. And that's when you can really leverage word of mouth marketing. Okay. And you can get, hundreds of people to like your ad, and you get, dozens and dozens of people to make really positive comments. And when that happens, that helps you sell more. It helps you convert more. It helps you close more. It really, really works. Okay. So I recommend that to everybody out there who is, whether you have customers or not, don't worry about it. You can still add value to people. Okay. So with that, you can add value to people. When they say thank you, you say, please don't keep me a secret. And that's all you need to do. So let's do this. I'm going to take the last couple of questions. And then I know some of you would like to be able to schedule a one-on-one consult with me. And I'm going to give you the opportunity to do that now. So let me I have to find something that I am looking for first. Hang on a second. And we can then go and do that now. So for anybody who is interested in scheduling a one-on-one with me, please go into the chat and write the words one-on-one. So if you are interested in scheduling a one-on-one with me, please go into the chat and write the words one-on-one. And what I'm going to do, let me just take a peek here of what I am trying to grab. So give me just a moment. I want to make sure I've got the right link for you to go to. So just give me a second here. Bear with me. Okay, so here it is. All right. So what we're doing now, a few folks asked, hey, how can I work with you? How can I get some training with you? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the link here in just a second. I almost got it. I'm super close. And what you can do is book an appointment. And what it's going to ask you to do, once you book an appointment, it's going to ask you to fill out a form. Okay. And so the form is specifically for the program that we are, our 2016 program called How to Make Six Figures Working from Anywhere. And it's basically how you can create an additional $10,000 a month from your online business. Even if you, so if you have an existing business, then you don't have any online presence yet, this is a perfect program for that. If you've got an existing business and you have a small online presence and you want to make it bigger, it's perfect for that. So for those of you who are interested in that, it's a great fit. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send you the link because quite a few people asked for one-on-one. So here you go. Here's the link. Go ahead and click that link, fill out your information, and then again, right after you schedule your one-on-one, it's going to take you to the form. Please fill out the form because that's going to help me understand what you are most trying to accomplish and best prepare for the one-on-one. There's no cost to the one-on-one, but it's a 15-minute strategy session. So with that, thank you all for being here. And it looks like hopefully Linda will be able to finish with the testimonial review, and then we'll be able to see it on Amazon. We were having some technical issues there, but it'll probably show up in a little bit. So with that, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who are, you've got the link there in the browser, so go ahead and click on that link, sign up for the one-on-one. Kathleen, Bret, do you copy these testimonials in other places, and do you ask people's permission to use them or not? Well, Kathleen, when we're asking for the testimonials, if they're copying and pasting it on Facebook, permission is already implied. And because you're going to see their face on the testimonial, because that's how Facebook works. So if somebody's writing the testimonial here, it's implied that you're already given permission. So hopefully that helps you. All right, thanks everybody. Great talking to you. Can't wait to talk with you one-on-one, and we'll be here again next week with some more great information. We'll see you then.